Right now, guys, we still don't know what practice is.
Yeah, we don't know what practice is. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Abdunur Duale, and today we're live at United Yes Studio, and these are my hosts. And today's topic would be about Lewiston Stars and the problems we had recently. So we would like to discuss what we would do to move forward as a Lewiston Stars.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohammed Yusuf Ibrahim. As everybody know me, Weirdo. And as my fellow young fellow said, we were going to be discussing about the Lewiston Star and all the thing that corrupted the team and what happened. But and then I would like to give this mic to Hussein.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hussein Hassan, and I'm one of many of the fellow Lewiston Star players, and we are here to discuss about the problems we're having as a team. And I'll pass it over to another fellow player.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdi Hassan, and I just became a Lewiston Star recently, and I look up to three of these Lewiston Stars, and we're going to be talking about how we're going to do better as a team and become how we can be better teammates to each other. And I'm going to pass it to them.
All right. Back to me. The main important point of this discussion is where did Lewiston Stars went wrong or go wrong? Anybody?
It went wrong because of the two coaches that couldn't understand each other, and from other way that players being split out and players didn't know where to go, what practice to go to, and as I said, and not a lot of people just like how the team was being organized and divided. From it started from when they were going to Minnesota, everything. So that's what I'm gonna leave it at.
Do you have anything to say?
If I may add, well, yeah, what Widow said kind of adds on to the where the problems really began, where we had two coaches, where they didn't really understand each other pretty much well. So, like, I feel like that as a whole team, like we did that wrong. We went the whole way wrong because they should always be working together. One is one is the coach, head coach, assistant coach, work together to make the best out of the team, not separate and.
I agree with what Hussein said about how the team was divided because everybody split up, and Lewiston Stars been together since 2006, and the thing that happened was two coaches wanted to have their own team, and which affected the team to be all together as one.
I will tell you guys what the actual problem is. It is because of the two teams being divided and split and stuff. But the main problem was how both the coaches, like you guys all said, how they didn't understand each other or have any communication whatsoever. So when we had a meeting yesterday, like last night we had a meeting, we were trying to figure out what the problem was between them two or what kind of hatred they had for each other. It was clear that both of them didn't want to work together as as leaders and stuff to lead Lewiston Stars. That's why JJ ended up creating his own team, and Abdelkader ended up staying with the youth players that are now coming up to as Lewiston Stars. So within that meeting, we have concluded to the point where at one point we were let's get rid of both of them. For me, Abdunur, I said we should get rid of both of them so that we could find ways to bring the rest of the players, like everybody that left Lewis Stars and the people that are in Lewis Stars that doesn't like JJ or Abdelkader to, find a way to bring them back, and also like to bring everybody together as Lewis Stars. I felt like that was the best option for us to do, was to just get rid of both of them and find ways to come back together, or even make captains, or find somebody else to lead Lewis Star that everybody is happy with. I feel like that was the best move for us. But at this moment, the board members and everybody else that was there, we all, you know, chipped in or whatever and decided to only have one coach, either Abdelkader or JJ. And JJ got selected for being a head coach, and Abdelkader ended up becoming assistant, which it was the other way around at first. So when that happened, Abdelkader decided to say, hey, I don't want to be assistant coach. And because of that, now we're in this situation where we're literally at the same spot where we left off, where some players were with Abdelkader, the other players were with JJ. Now, at this point, it's just so frustrating to figure out what to do next or how to move forward as Lewis Stars, because some people are still angry and we don't know what to do. So that's why, we're at this position where we don't even know what else to do or how to move forward as a team.
To me, it really didn't matter which one is the coach and if we got a new coach. But like one thing I was trying to do, make Kentucky as my last tournament, because as my doctor said, my knee already got messed up and everything. So my goal is this year to win Kentucky. Mostly that's it. And to do that, I would have wanted both of them to work together, but as they proven to us last night, it was not going to happen. It was not. And I was pretty shocked about that. And then however the meeting kept going, we were sitting there like for 4 hours straight to no places and everything. And some people were heated up in there. I could have told. But Kentucky is going to be my last tournament that I'm just going to be playing soccer from, because I'm going to be stepping down after that.
Hey, just before I hand it to you guys, since you want to step down, since Kentucky is your last tournament, have you thought about the option of becoming a coach for Lewis Stars, since these two are literally corrupting the whole team?
I would become as a coach, but it's going to depend on how the players will select me. Some of the players, I don't think they would select me, but if they do, I'll be willing to do it.
Adding on to what Abdinur said, how many of the guys, there's half and half, where some people support JJ's decisions as a coach and some people support Kadir's decisions as a coach. And I feel like, for my opinion, I feel like it just wasn't kind of fair to let Kadir go out like that, because I feel like he wasn't given the chance, enough chance, or given the support that JJ had. And kind of how JJ just kind of walked out on us and just kind of gave up on us, and then just out of nowhere he comes back and says he wants to be coach, and they just let him be a coach. That's weird to me. And if I was Kadir, I wouldn't take that position as assistant coach either, because that's just disrespectful, in my eyes at least. I don't know.
First thing I want to say is, I respected Kadir because he was there when JJ left us. And I feel like we shouldn't have selected JJ as a coach just because he failed to be a coach when we needed him the most. And Kadir really never had that chance to be with us for KY at least. So, and the board really failed because they were never there for us most of the time. They're there when you need them to fire a coach or any other circumstances. And plus, it sucks because last night they had a private meeting where the teammates the board members didn't inform the teammates, they didn't give them a selection of coaches, and it sucks because everybody was on Snapchat and they didn't know what would be happening. So I feel like the board members need to step up and do their job more often than they are right now.
I don't think that was fair to have a private meeting like that, making a big decision like getting rid of the coaches, because like I said before, it's all about fairness, and that was a bit injustice as well, because I believe he deserved time and the support that he didn't get. So it's just that was wrong. No support or fairness was shown, and that's that.
Well, now that we got your attention, moving forward is really important to all of us, and finding ways to be united and be a family again. But from the looks of it, it looks like we're not ever gonna have that until we find ways to cope with everybody's decision, and players voice matter, because players will only work for a manager that they're happy with. And if, like we all been saying, half of the people only like JJ and the other half likes Kadir, we will not go far or anywhere, because they will not work as hard as they would for if they were playing for somebody that they liked. So that's why we're so concerned about the decision that the board members have agreed on last night. So moving forward, I really hope that, we could host another meeting where the players get to decide whether we keep JJ or we get rid of him. I feel like that would be the next option to do, because not everybody is happy with JJ being a head coach. And because of that, we might end up losing players again. Back to square one.
And then quickly, like how JJ was added, that didn't make sense to me, because like if you're gonna get rid of Kadir, why would you pick up JJ as a coach if that's the other option that we're trying to avoid? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, that's part of the injustice again, which doesn't make sense, because like JJ is kind of close to all the board members, I guess, meaning like he started off with them or whatever. So I kind of understand how they would go towards his side a little bit more, but that's favoriting as well. And just because you favor him doesn't mean it's the right decision.
As players right now, I feel like we should just respect what the board members did. That's one thing we should do, and then we're coming to have fun. I know you guys disagree with this, but we need to have fun, because soccer is one thing that everybody releases their stress from. I'm not gonna lie, I've been stressed out. Soccer is the only key that mostly gets me out of my comfort zone. Because you're playing around with people, you're having fun. But right now, as players, we have like 1 month and 28 more days till we go to Kentucky, and I feel like we should just work as a team and try to like get everything situated, because our meeting after meeting is not going to solve a lot of things, because the board members are still going to pick up what they want to do. We just got to figure out what we got to do besides just playing.
Like, alongside with what I was saying, it's about having fun, and like the coaches that we have are like Kadir. He was bringing the fun out of it. I mean, he was giving the youth a chance, like, to have fun and play together and do the thing we all love. It's play ball. But like, I feel like JJ is kind of taking that away from us, because like, though I respect the man a lot, but it's just, as a coach, it's just not fun anymore. Like, it's just not as fun as it used to be. And that's all I got.
Yeah, as we would like to thank United Yes to give us this opportunity to discuss what we needed to say. Yeah, but right now, guys, we still don't know what practice is.
Yeah, we don't know what practice is. We don't know we don't know if Abdelkader will ever come back, and we don't know if we're gonna have everybody like we were hoping for. Yeah, so let's just hope that at least we'll get some of the players that left, both sides to show up at practice, hopefully. And yeah, I feel like that's all we could hope for. To have everybody there as family, as brothers like we used to. That was our only goal while we had this meeting. I was just recently invited. I mean the day before, but you know just by being invited, I felt like I was important also to be heard and stuff. I put in my input, so hopefully by choosing JJ as a coach by the board members, hopefully it brings change because JJ said that he only needs 2 days to bring everybody together, and 2 years or 3 years to win a trophy. So let's see if we could fulfill his contract, and we'll see where this go from there. Because right now we have no choice, no option but to accept JJ as a coach because he was chosen. And yeah, hopefully we figure out where practice is, and hopefully like everybody shows up. That's our only hope at the moment. And thank you very much, guys. And thanks for United Yes for inviting us to this important moment where we shared our feelings and thoughts about Lewiston Stars. And like I said, we're live from Lewiston, Maine. We live, baby.